Hello there, it is Richard the Urban Warlock here. I'm going to do an awakening reading. I'm using the Blackwater deck. I sometimes call these the Darkwater deck. It's not, it's Blackwater deck. Okay, the reason being is they're the same as the Rider-Waite's. They're the cards I use. But the imagery is a little bit darker and it has slightly different meanings as we go through them. So, so this is going to be anybody who feels like they've been going through an awakening now. Recently, and I've said this a few times on my lives, it seems that the shift's gone more work-based than love-based, but we'll kind of see. These are collective, so you'll have to take what resonates. So let's go through. I'm just going to give them a good shuffle, just to let you know I'm in the process of setting up a Patreon, so I will let everybody know when that's available. Basically, what's going to happen is I will still continue to do my lives on here, but I'm going to start shifting my content across to there. Reason being is I'm sick of getting my post blocked for no reason and it's driving me insane. I will refigure out the subscription as and when that happens. It's going to be a while yet. There's going to be a transition period, but just so everybody's aware and knows as we go down the line. Right, so let's have a look, see what's going on with this crowd. Right, okay. That's interesting the way they've fallen out. So let's go through this. So I'm just trying to decide how to say it. So the first thing is we just have to excuse it because I've got a bit of nudity on the go. So either side, I've got the two of swords in the middle, and either side we're flanked by two pages. We've got the page of wands and the page of swords, and in the middle we've got the two of swords. So let's start with the two of swords. Right, so two of swords is about having decisions. Left path, right path, stick, twist. Now the problem is, character there, that's you, okay, blindfolded, okay, not seeing the situation as it really is. And until you do, you're not going to be able to make a choice. You're going to remain sat there. Now, the page of wands, well, pages, first off, more youthful energy. There can be an energy within yourself, there can be the energy of somebody else. I'm going to take both of these pages as selves, okay, if I'm honest with you. Page of wands is more about getting out there, trying things, giving things a go, yada, yada, yada. The page of swords is more about blue sky thinking outside the box, being a bit more playful with communication, okay. Now, it feels like you're stuck between two choices, okay. And you're trying things and you're thinking about things in a new way, but it's not really helping. Now, it's interesting because obviously with the two of swords, we talk about taking the blindfold off, seeing the situation as it really is. And in the Blackwater deck, the page of swords, it's a bit hard to see because I've got to cover up a penis. That black splodge there, he's cut through the scenery, he's cut through the canvas to reveal dark night in the background. So again, that could be something to do with not being afraid to think outside the box and cut through that. So I'm not sure which way we're going with this yet, so you'll have to bear with me. So let's continue. Right, okay. We then got the star card in the reverse position. So the star card talks about our hopes, dreams, aspirations, wish fulfillment. Okay. Now, because you're stuck not making a choice, it feels like your hopes, dreams and aspirations are ebbing away. It feels like it's got something to do with the direction of how to get to your wish fulfillment. Yeah, and the problem is nothing changes unless nothing changes. And just sitting there going, oh, I don't know which direction to take, it's not going to help. We then got the Ten of Pentacles. Pentacles, money, finance, non-financial wealth. Tens of completion cards. Now, with this card, it can talk about kind of getting to the end of a cycle and reaping the benefits of the reward. That's why we often call it the retirement card, because you've saved up, you put your effort in, and you get to enjoy the fruits of your labour. The other way we can go with this card is that we've got some characters, a bit hard to see in this this deck because they've got pentacles over the faces, but we've got characters behind the castle walls here. So this can often talk to me about feeling secure. I feel like potentially you're playing it a bit too safe. And again, you need to take that blindfold off and take a risk. Overall outcome card, Ace of Wands in the reverse. So Wands, fire, action, Aces bringing in a new energy, okay? Aces aren't about starting something, they're about going, right, long term, what is it that I want? What am I going for? Okay, it's in the reverse position, okay? Reverse position. Which means you're not doing this. The advice of the cards is to reassess what it is that you actually want long term, because it feels like that star card, whatever those hopes, dreams and aspirations were, they're never going to take off. Okay, so just to give you a quick example, years ago, when I used to work in call centres, and I always hated it. I I got stuck there. And I used to come up with these ideas like, oh, I could do this, I could do that, and you know, a lot of the time I'd come up with this idea and go, yeah, that's a really good idea. I'll have a think about how to get there, but then I wouldn't take any action because in reality I wasn't supposed to be doing that. I mean, one example was that I decided because I used to ride motorbikes, I was going to be a motorbike instructor, and I kind of did the research and looked into it, and then never did anything with it. It's got a little bit of an air of that to it. So you're looking for ideas of what's going to be your wish fulfillment, but the advice of the card is that, you know, you need to completely reassess everything, because at the moment you're running around like a page of wands going, oh, I could try this, I could try that, I could try the other, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and it needs narrowing down. The problem is that you're currently sat in an energy whereby you don't want to rock the boat. That's your Ten of Pentacles. You know. So if we are going down the work line, for example, it's that you're in a job that you don't like, or you've kind of gone as far as you can do. But the problem is the money's all right. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's fantastic, but it's all right, and it's paying the bills. And to risk going into something completely new or retraining and stuff like that, it's going to rock the boat in regard to that stability, put it that way. Obstacles or blockages. The High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess is, for me, well, she's one of the Divine Feminines. She's balanced. It's hard to see in this deck. She's dressed up a bit more like Mark Ali or something. Yeah, she's boss bitch energy, she's intuition, and she's connection with spirit. I'm not sure why that would be coming up as an obstacle or blockage, to be honest. So let's get the last card out, removing any blockages. Four of Pentacles. Okay, where I'm going with that is it's got a little bit of a feel then of, you know, it's okay to be guided by spirit, it's okay to be guided by your intuition, but stuff isn't just going to land on your lap. You're here living the human experience, and you need to put a bit more effort in, to be honest with you. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the removing any blockages card is the Four of Pentacles. Pentacles, money, finance, non-financial wealth. Now this guy's the banker. It's the investment card of the investment suit. You need to start investing more for the long term. Stop kind of going, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'm sure there'll be a sign when it's ready to come through and stuff like that. There needs to be a little bit more proactive effort, but based on the cards here, I kind of feel like it's time to go back to the drawing board and really assess what is it that you want. Okay, you might have an idea, but what's really going to make you happy? What's really going to give you that wish fulfillment? And if it is work-based, as I always say, we spend half of our lives at work. You might as well do something, you know, that you enjoy doing, even if it does make it mean a little bit of a pay cut, because, you know, otherwise you're just going to be miserable with a lot of money and not know what to do with it. But there we go. Yes. That's the advice of the cards today. Ta-ta for now.